Hi, guys. Sirena, Barefoot Rose, welcome. Man, my hip's been on one. Hurting so bad. So, I just want real quick while I'm still kind of waking up, drinking my coffee. Need to brush my hair, obviously. I love you, it says. I love you, and I love you. So I was getting underestimated. And I just heard so many have underestimated you. And I was getting, they're going to kick themselves in the ass. Because deep down inside, whether you realize it or not, deep down inside, you always knew who you were and you have a bigger purpose. Even when you didn't believe in yourself, there was still something deep inside of you that kept you on this same track, on this trajectory to where you're stepping into. The world is waking up. The earth is going to open. Crack wide open. Shit's about to go downtown, Julie Brown, baby. Fucking car won't start again. I'm going to charge my battery. I think I ruined my battery when I had it on because it's a lithium or LED based. And I was charging it on the lithium setting, so I might have ruined my battery. But I haven't been driving my car that much, but we're getting ready to. Anyway, doesn't matter. But. Stop saying that. Yeah. Kick themselves in the ass. It's like all these people were out there looking for somebody and they had this idea of what they wanted, right? And then you walked into their life. 222, and they denied you. They probably treated you horribly bad because you were the angel sent in their life to help awaken them. And you too. There was parts of you that needed to be awakened as well. So now they're kicking themselves in the ass. Or they will be. And you're like, that part's over. Now that you're coming back around to who you are and you're healing all these things, we're not in the same place. Our energies don't match. We don't think alike anymore. 303. It's different. The people and the person you thought you wanted because it's been a while, you're like, oh, hell no. Unless they're the ones that come back that have done the work alongside you, in a sense, with you, even though you haven't spoke to them. The world is waking up to the truth, and you're part of that truth. I'm just seeing you like just smiling and happy and like, oh, look at the pretty butterfly. As the world is crumbling around, it's like you're just like gaily just la 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 la. Life is wonderful. Life is good. Isn't this world beautiful? Because you could see what others can't see. All they can see is death and destruction. That's their timeline. But you're on a different one. Tomorrow's a strawberry full moon, right? Now they got this ISIS or ICE or whatever the fuck it's called, protest or whatever in LA with the troops and shit. And I just saw on my feed 80 earthquakes in Turkey, volcanoes going off everywhere. The world is fucking waking up. Do you hear me? Or you don't. The two witnesses have yet to walk. that's, I feel like, what we're being prepared for. The next step, the next thing. Dang, I just got cold. You know? Yeah. All for this age. The end of an age. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Hey, you'll be fine. Just keep going. Whatever happens, happens, you know. You already know. Those of you... Anyway. Dang it, I'm freezing. So, just stay on me, little blankie. It's so soft, too. I keep hearing that song, Twisted. I thought we were down. Girl, you gotta be strong. You did me wrong. And I thought, alright. So, whatever's happening next, and, you know, I was talking to someone last night, and, you know, I have talked about in the past about bringing a legion of angels with me or whatever, like it was Gabriel or something. Like, I'm like lightning, and I bring, you know, or thunder or something. But I kept getting, you know, when these unions happen, or when the resurrection, or when the Jesus awakens, right, or whatever. It was like, I know this is backwards, but I keep hearing like the earth will rumble and the sky will quake, or switch that. And last night it hit me. That came to me and it hit me, and it's like, oh shit. When you step into your power, into your next part, the earth is rumbling now. And the storms that are coming, right? But it's like the whole world will know when this happens, because the earth will shake, rumble and quake. And so will the sky, the heavens. So, I don't know. I don't know what is meant by the two witnesses and the two lampstands and stuff like that going around. And you see, and I was telling this person last night, I was like, and when the next part happens, when we step out and step into our next role as nomads, because the communication will be face to face. This is extremely important. There's so much we cannot talk about. I've not been able to talk about. I have so many things given. I have stuff written on the board. We're getting ready to do that. But when that next part comes, it's like sands through the hourglass. When we step into our role, what we're supposed to be doing next begins the time. You got to remember, so Jesus for 18 years was with the masters, learning and growing, and then he only walked in his ministry for three and a half years. Then he came to teach and preach us as well, the fallen. All the souls that have been cast down to earth, so to speak. Right? This is just all whatever. And to overcome the human, to carry the burdens of the world in human form. But we don't forget, We're all expressions and reflections and parts playing out of the dream recognized, of the dream dreamt. All to go back to the one source. Get past the human. Everyone's having such a hard time of getting past the human, that this human is all there is. All we're trying to tell you is, no, sir, no, ma'am. But you guys know what I'm speaking about. Let's get 1,000 subscribers. Wouldn't that be something? That would be fucking great. Thank you. I think last time I saw it was at 850. I don't know if I've gained or lost any. But 850, wow. And it's taken me how many years? It's fucking fine. You know, this person was telling me about, he knows somebody that, you know, just because they get people, you know, all they do is shoot, you know, they don't do any of that stuff. You know, are you making money on yours? And I'm like, no. I'm not. I shoot my videos and my focus is doing what I do. The rest will come. Girl, you gotta be strong. They did you wrong. You got this. You got the power. Power. So I'm going to grab these real quick. And we're going to end this. Because I got to go charge my battery. I got to start getting stuff ready. I got to start making other things for selling. I think I'm going to make those hair accessories. I'm not sure what else I'm going to make. I don't know if I want to make my water jewelry, my water jug jewelry. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. If I want to do it something that can, like a bracelet that can go around. I don't know. We're just going to see. All right. So think of an answer you want, okay? And we're going to just shuffle these. Get outside, get barefoot. You got to get your body used to recovery, yes. Used to these energies. You got to get adapted to it. Yes, recovery again. Okay? This is important. You need to nourish yourself with the sun. You need to be outside. Drink water, and you need to be outside with nature. Because nature's where it's at, baby. I gotta get stuff ready to take to storage, you know. Thank you. Well, one already just came and laid on my leg here. It just floated over there. It's face down still. I wonder what it says. Look at what you got on the bottom. I wonder what it says. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to show you first. Perfect timing. That's your freaking card. Perfect timing. Stop it, Belly. Right? Oh my God, I love that. I thought we would... Oh, another one flipped. We have another flipper. Oh, we have one that flipped around. Oh, God, you guys. This is what flipped in the deck in my hand. Perfect timing for big, happy changes. And then what came out sideways was no. What do you mean no? No what? All right, somebody got to know. Unlikely. Somebody got to know. Somebody asked a question. There's no to a question. It's like the other way. the one that's been nagging at you in the back of your head, in the back of your soul, in the back of your human. Something's been nagging. You're thinking you're wanting to do this one thing and go this way, and it's no. But I want to clarify a little bit. I want to know what that no was about. And I just heard you, the person who you know that no was for, you know what it is. You know where you're led, where you're supposed to go, where you're not. Right? You have all that information. You know yourself. Somebody could be born in 94, just got a 9 and a 4. All right, I'm using this deck to clarify. I want to clarify that no. Can we clarify that no? Wisdom and objectivity. All right, let me have a couple more. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. So, you got the Queen came out with it. So, you got the King and Queen of Michael. And you know what came out with it? The Sun. And this. So, whatever that no, and you got a page. So, it's all swords. You're all up in your head. There's nothing to worry about, right? No, it's not that one thing. It's another thing. Look, and the 5 is right behind it. Putting the puzzle pieces together. You've made your decision and you're still going forward, but there's something, and you know what it is, and it's not for everybody. I feel like it's literally, well, I don't know. It's funny, they're giving me like 1,000 and something. But it has to do with one. It has to do with one of you. But then so many other people will come across. I heard Emperor taking you out, freeing you from your castle that you've been stuck in and stepping into your power. Now you're free. Before you were trapped in it. Because you planted everything you stayed determined on. Yeah, I don't know whatever that no was, but that no was, you're supposed to go a different way. Oh man, so much is coming through now. And you got the Ace, and then you got the Queen, and then you got the King. Yeah, so it's all cups and swords. All those other people are like stuck back in time. And you're like, wow, they're reversing. You're going forward into something new. Thank you. And it's like you got 3 on the left and 3 on the right. You broke free, right? Son of a bitch. On this side, on the right side, you got that. You got strength. That's a 9 of Pentacles, by the way. And then on the left, you got, you had to let things go. You had to stand in your power, right? There's light at the end of the tunnel. And you got new beginnings. So, either way you go is victory. Your paths is victory. But there's something that must be let go of. That makes no sense, though. It's giving me more like balance. You're balancing out your light, your dark, your left, your right, your whatever. This wanted to come out. I don't know if I showed it before. Holding on to something. That Keith Sweat song will not stop playing in my head. So, I don't know, you guys. All I know, girl, you got me twisted. I just keep hearing that song, won't stop. I thought we would. All right, I'm done. Get the Ace of Pentacles. From the 5 to the 6, right? 5, you put the peaceful puzzles back together. 6, congratulations. You did it, right? Change your perspective, perception, and you fucking made a decision. You're standing strong and following your passion, your heart, your soul. Equal give and take for the whole fucking world. Your wish, make your wish. You make it happen. Releasing the past, getting all that residual shit behind you. I forgot what other thing I was saying, but anyway, we're going to stop at that because we still got that at the bottom. And then on the split, we got the sun. So it's like, I heard, need I say more? You know? Need I say more? Your journey has been a tough one, and you have overcome so very much. And I'm sure by now, because of how much you're awakening, you're realizing that. And you're unapologetically going where no man has gone before, right? You're stepping into your next role. And it's going to be fucking great. Because no matter what's going on around you, if you are really being urged, and remember, it's your life, so don't take anyone's advice or anything that doesn't have to live with the consequences, but you do. But if you're strongly being urged and you've got that gypsy soul for leaving, and you feel like you got to go and you got to make changes and you got to do different, you want to travel, there's a reason for that. That's your intuition. That's your higher self. That's the God part talking to you. Do it. Because you don't want to be stuck in the concrete jungle when they start marking things for elimination. Red or blue. Markings. They spoke about this. Let's see, I got married in 2007, so back in 2007 and before, like the conspiracy theories. You know, that one governor that was a wrestler, he did the conspiracy theory shit, and they were talking about how they'll mark people's doors off with colors, and they show it in movies, right? Like a big red X. But it might not be that. It might be on the curbs. And they might call it, I don't know, there's shit happening. And can't catch me. Because you'll be on the run. Not on the run, you'll be living nomad. I'm telling you, there's so many things that we have to share with one another. Because as I've been given things, you've been given things as well. And maybe you've tried to talk to people about some of it. And everybody just disregards you. That's fine. There's nothing you can do. And it could be your family, your own children, your own mother, your own brother, your uncles, you know, grandparents, siblings. But, honey, they won't listen. There's nothing you can do. You can't make them. They either want to or not. They're stuck in 3D land. I call them plastics, the ones who just care about stuff and things and not their soul at all. They're the FOMO people. They're the YOLO people. I was like, what the fuck is a FOMO? Fear of missing out. Missing out on what? Fuckery? What about eternity? You know, that's what I was telling this person last night. I'm like, your human's only here for a short time, but your soul's eternal. Get past the human. We talk about this all the time. I love you guys. Peace. Thank you for being here. Can we reach 1,000 subscribers? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I might need an alternator, huh? We're going to look into that. Namaste. Peace. I bow to you. You know why? Because I know what it takes to live through all that pain and suffering and trauma of the human, and coming back to where you once belonged, becoming back to who you are, home to yourself, to that divinity in you. And usually there's a lot of pain and suffering depending on what your path is in this lifetime, right? You did it. Yay! Peace. Bye.